It was a few weeks after she was born before I finally got the chance to bring out my guitar. I had been practicing the same riff for months, making it work as an instrumental lullaby. I never got around to writing any lyrics. So in that moment, I felt more than ready to begin. Now it was showtime, and if I only had one lullaby to play, at least I wrote it. I hadn't bothered to learn any standards. And how many dads wrote their own lullabies anyway? I also thought it was pretty good. The melody was as close to lovely as I had ever come, and I was well rehearsed and ready for my imagined fatherhood to begin in earnest. You could even say I was anxious to play for her. I strummed the first chord and Ava's eyes widened. She looked up at me from the couch, where she was resting on a towel, as if to say, "I am listening, Daddy. Go on, please, begin." But I was a little out of tune, so I stopped and attempted to tune by ear. Always a mistake. "Just a second," I said. "Hang on." Tuning by ear just ended up making it worse. So I walked away to find my tuner, leaving her alone on the couch, staring at the ceiling fan. 5 minutes later, I was still fumbling in front of her, flop sweat breaking out on my forehead, tuning and detuning nervously. I sensed that she was growing impatient. She looked a little agitated, but that could have been gas. My fingers were shaking. What was that? I took a deep breath and started again. Almost immediately, she began to cry. I played right on through courageously, the way you're supposed to when you need to win over a hostile audience. But the music didn't soothe her. She began kicking her legs and flailing her arms. I was afraid she was going to wake her mother, so I stopped playing, put down the guitar, and picked her up. This was really weird. It had to be a diaper, right? Or was she hungry? I couldn't understand Ava's different cries the way my wife could, but she snuggled into me and stopped crying. I rocked her for a minute or two, checked her diaper, then I rested her back on the couch, re-shouldered my guitar, and started again. This time she wailed. My wife woke up and stumbled in, and there I was, wearing a guitar, sweating, red-faced, trying to play for a screaming baby. Nice.